Greetings, nerds. That glitched out. It's still the worst. I'm Glitch.
And I'm Keiki, and Spooky Week may have ended last week, but the horror is just beginning with Doki Doki Literature Club.
Didn't have time in Spooky Week to finish this lovely game.
I actually unironically really like this game.
I mean, it's a good game.
It is the type of horror game that I'm actually, enjoy, because it doesn't freak me out too much.
I mean, you know,
it's
this
just
will, haunt my nightmares, but
hello, Glitch! Won't you spend the most time with me? We're gonna have to edit this video so I can zoom in on this destroy.
Yeah, this one's not gonna be 4 hours long, hopefully, probably.
Okay, so
this doesn't seem. I don't want to click that. That's load game anyway.
You might want to. If you load that, it'll just take you back to before. You won't progress in the game. You have to click the demon thing.
But this is new game, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I have to load the game.
No, you don't.
But that's how games work.
Not this game.
Fine. Lord.
Not
what I was expecting.
I see an annoying girl running towards me. Wait, you're supposed to be Alex.
This is the beginning again.
Yeah, you're right.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
Just a reminder, this game is not appropriate for children or people easily disturbed. Read the description.
Yeah. We forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
Read the description, there'll be a list of content warnings.
Yeah.
That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let him catch up to me. It's running at a fat 600 frames a second for a moment there.
It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and fun groups walking to school together.
Stop it, Kinky. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. So I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Alex?
Monica?
Do you remember who took you to the literature club the first time?
Yes, it was Sayori. Not Monica.
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. You scare me.
Why? What about her is unsettling to you?
She's an omnipotent being that knows things she shouldn't.
You know that for a fact, do you?
Yes!
Sure.
Yes, I do!
Alright.
Yes, I do know that for a fact, actually, because she basically said it in the last episode, because she was like, hey, you really left her hanging this morning. Like, yeah.
Or is it all a ruse?
We can swear in these videos, can't we? Because it's not family friendly. Yeah, fuck you, Monica.
Listen, Monica is just chilling. She's not doing anything.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuine feels a little... Why'd you come in here for, anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far.
Oh.
It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Alex. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Because she's a serial killer, probably. Sure, I guess I could check it out, or like just an omnipotent demon, or something like that.
Awesome. You don't get to finish your sentence. You're really sweet, Alex, you know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
So you can, like, sacrifice me in your cult club? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica in her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back! She's back!
She sure is!
And I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Alex.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Well, so, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Do you remember who the vice president was last time?
Yeah. It's Yuri, but she doesn't exist anymore, yes.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Alex in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... well, you know... Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Alex?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks into the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Okay.
So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. but it makes school events like the festival that much more important.
Is something just gonna... Are we just gonna, like, keep restarting and something bad's gonna happen on the festival day every time?
Oh, you know. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to himself in relief.
So, Alex, what kind of things do you like to read? You can skip this if you want, because I'm pretty sure it's the same thing.
I can't. Anyway.
You can just click through it. Okay, wait. Skip through this. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at a minimal level. This is the same. This way, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Haha, I'd expect that from you, Yuri.
So...
Do you remember what she said the last time?
She said, Do I remember? Of course. She said, I wouldn't expect that from you the last time. Yuri's gonna be the next one for something creepy to happen.
It suits your personality.
It doesn't.
Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes turned over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
So...
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Did like one of the weird glitchy things just happen, or was it like the game just lagged?
I don't know, I didn't see it.
Change its position. I think the game just lagged.
The glitches in the game are like that are on purpose are pretty
obvious.
Yeah.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. Do you remember what happened last time?
Wasn't it Sayori that did that? I'm gonna take a guess.
No, it was Monika's idea, but the reason why everyone got on board with it was because Sayori thought it was a good idea. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Alex?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
Nah, what's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... I'm sorry, I thought... Huh?
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Alex. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members.
I thought something like when she's like, I have to tell you the truth, Alex. I was like, what's gonna happen? No,
we need you to sacrifice you to Satan. No, it's just because they don't have enough of members for an official club anymore.
Yeah.
And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Use your brain.
You say again.
Yeah. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I pay, neither the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girl's eyes light up, sorry. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Alex?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all of this, I would be super pissed. Alex, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Alex, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as you cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
For the murder, the sacrifice. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home.
Alone with no one else.
The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? To have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight.
You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not a part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. So sometimes now something will happen with the sheepies, so pay attention.
Okay, so should I... I'm really interested in the change in Yuri with, like, the... It matches your personality thing, but I also kind of want to see what happens if I do the thing for Natsuki.
Okay, I mean, I still went after Yuri, so I'm not sure what the difference will be if we go after Natsuki now.
Was there something different with Yuri?
If you decided to go meet with Yuri, instead of Natsuki, in the last act, it was different, yeah. I mean, the same thing, the same big thing still happened, but, like, we learned a little bit more about Yuri instead of a little bit more about Natsuki.
Okay. So maybe I'll just... I don't know. I'll just do Natsuki. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Kitty. Cute. Ribbon.
Lost. Are you paying attention?
Chocolate. Vaguely.
It doesn't always happen. I can, like, enter the things if you just want to focus on the sheepies.
Fluffy. I can do this.
Okay.
Bliss? Yes, yeah. Rainbow. Joy. Okay.
Oh. I didn't see that before. I haven't seen that happen. That's not what I was talking about.
Sugar. Does it happen if I, like, do Yuri? Okay, not all the time. It's not just like a Yuri.
That scared me, dude.
Kawaii. Boop.
Boop.
Lipstick. Cool.
Hi again, Alex.
Can you, like, not criticize me?
I'm sorry, I was looking at something in the background.
What?
Just the posters. It's fine.
Are they gonna turn, like, murdery? Why?
Maybe.
Looking at them. Oh no. Okay, well now I gotta look at them.
It's fine. They're normal. They're the same as they were.
So I'm assuming it'll be slightly obvious?
Eh.
Okay.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us, aha.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
Oh, nope, it already changed.
How?
Look at the poster in the background. Like in the very back of the room.
What about it?
That one?
Yeah, what about it?
What is it a poster of?
Oh, Lord.
Do you see it?
Yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Just throwing a little bit of Sayori's room right there in the background for you. It was a calendar before.
I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise. Okay, so just a warning, just so you know. Some of these glitches are scripted, but some of them just happen randomly, so sometimes they're gonna jump scare me too. Like that face that Yuri made, I didn't see that happen. Sometimes she would glitch out a little bit. I've never seen her face just vanish for a fat second. Bro!
Why does that jump scare me more than literally, like, anything in, like, Five Nights at Freddy's or, like, Granny or any of, like, the jump scare games? Why did just her face being slightly glitchy make me be like, Jesus?
Oh, you know! It doesn't matter. I'm gonna be eating chocolate on camera, so apologies. Thank you for keeping your promise, Alex. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. With our dead friend's, womb in the background.
Yeah, he's gonna, like, look at that and be like, why is this in your club room? Because he doesn't remember anything.
Yeah. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like, he deserves any slag. Not you.
Why is it from the bottom?
That one's scripted. That one always happens.
Why? Why does that, like, freak me out so much?
It's unsettling. You already had to be dragged here by Monica.
There's, like with other jump scares, it's like you kind of have, like, an idea that, like, yes, this is a jump scare might happen at this moment, but then with this game, it's all just buzzing, then randomly one of them's just gonna freak out.
Yeah. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone with a manga collection in the club.
You're far too small and also in the wrong place.
Oh, you know.
Wait, am I getting bigger?
Yes.
I feel like I feel like they're also like...
They're tilted, yeah.
Yeah, when did that happen?
When Monica showed up.
No, I was too distracted by her blocking the text.
She broke it.
I was like, why are you so small? And I was like, wait, no.
Her presence disturbed.
Okay, it's just a lift in reality, that's fine.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature.
She has pointy teeth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yuri, can you back up a bit?
Hello, Alex. I'm in your personal space, Alex.
Swiftly defeated Natsuki plops back into his seat.
I'm sorry, Alex. I'm really close to you right now, which I'm sure is very uncomfortable for you. Unfortunately, I'm not going to move away yet. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
By getting in your personal space. Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read?
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. Certainly feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask.
Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read option, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure?
Can you please,
I just felt like...
recede. It's making me very tense.
I just felt like... Well, as vice president and all, I need to be in your personal space, Alex. That I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. You're not gonna heckin' read it, I guess.
I'm sorry.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Remember who brought this up last time?
Yuri, I presume.
Yeet.
Wasn't it also like a little farther in the future? No, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was like one of the first things, but Sayori was just like, yeah, Yuri even bought you a gift to make you feel welcome. And she was like, oh no. It's a short read, so to keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it, if you wanted.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Yeah. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
The shift in reality is incorrected.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club.
But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet.
Ugh.
This is different. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Fucking Monica!
Casually?
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Is it a calendar again?
Yeah.
Oh. Cool. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves.
You pronounced it manga.
Oh, sorry. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns into a box. Turns to a box.
She turns into a box of manga.
Turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right to the middle of the rest.
Ah, Much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on the door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Alex. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
Murder? Yes. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking, animated, feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Is that how you say that?
Yeah. Okay. Hey, you remember what the trailer for this game looks like? 4 girls striking incredibly feminine poses in front of a cutesy but anyway, don't just stand there.
What? Natsuki grabs one of them and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the girl next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Eh? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, claiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the old volumes every now and then? I read that correctly.
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. She's very small looking.
Yes, she's quite small.
Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just wanting me to read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated to the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this.
Why is that such a creepy text?
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a joke about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Is there gonna be like
There's not any jump scares. Time passes.
I'm expecting something like horrific to happen.
No, it's fine.
And, like, I was expecting it to like show like a page of the comic book and it'd be something like horrifying. Like.
Also, by the way, some of the like glitched out text moves really fast, so if you miss it, there's like a history tab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah?
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey.
Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Why don't you check the history to see if she said anything? I can't remember. Okay, no, she didn't. I can't remember if that was actual, like, words or not. Here.
Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Alex. She's fine. It just happens every now and then.
What, her face goes all demon glitch? Or she just, like, falls asleep? I can't tell, like, what was actually, like, perceptible in the universe.
That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now?
Who should I show my poem to? So is this what happened to you? Like, is it, like, the same no matter what you do, or?
Yeah, that also happened to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go down the list. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki reads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Eh? Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So, in other words, you saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
Ooh, you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you'll need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. It's the same thing.
Okay, you can my okay, yeah. Some creepy, ominous changes.
Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Don't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if not, the kids okay. Yeah, this is all the same. You're real, just Yui stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for you to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
Me?
That is you.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess then it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yui buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. Lord, it might take Yui a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Yeah, this is the same.
Okay, so it doesn't matter that you skipped it.
Yeah.
The same thing?
I believe so. Yeah, it is.
Just the point is it's repeating and that's unsettling. Yes. Monica's gonna be like demonic, isn't she? Hello.
Hi, Alex. Having a good time so far? Broke it.
It's
good. Glad to hear. If you ever have any suggestions,
okay, that wasn't creepy glitch. That was just the game.
Yeah, I was like, there was like no play button, and I was like, this didn't happen the last time.
I was like, what's gonna happen? It was the game lagged.
Yeah, that's fine. Like new activities or things we can do better. It's like the same thing.
Cool.
I'm always listening.
I'm sure you are.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
That's much more ominous than the first time I read it. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I'm gonna show you a poem. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Alex. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's a barrier we'll all need to learn to get past it. Not see. I don't remember that, but we played this game for like 4 hours. It's entirely
that was the same.
That's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like it, Alex.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
Haha. You said so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy.
In case she goes all, like, glitch mode again. Haha.
Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know, not when it's 'cause they're starving. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident with someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. This one's different. Oh. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper the sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some sort of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Still genuinely good advice. I was expecting it to be creepy or something, but no.
Yeah.
Yes, that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Simply just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, I'm writing something in a notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. We read in tandem and watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Who's gonna fix this?
Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Alex did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style.
It's a calendar again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Alex liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Ooh... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Alex appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a bigger size as soon as Alex started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... It doesn't involve you. Taking out your own securities on others like this, I think you already said that, but remember who stopped this fight last time?
Yeah.
You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna-be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Alex hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly, Yui turned towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there.
Alex, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into this?
What do I do? Help me!
Well, you don't get to go to, Sayori for help
get
this
Monica
time.
to help.
Yeah. Just click one.
Who did you click?
I clicked Yuri because I was like, gotta stick with the waifu, but you haven't really been sticking with the waifu.
Because I know it's not a dating sim, but they're all just gonna die, so I don't care.
You've been two-timing the waifu.
Just gonna go, she's my... Yuri? Do I have to...
Oh yeah, I forgot.
What? Does it matter? Hi. Monica?
Hey Alex, why don't we step outside for a little bit?
Text
okay?
is conveniently not blocked by her.
Yeah. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for you to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling.
Thank you, Monica. You're creepy, but you saved me.
Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never really have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri's walking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Alex, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. That's fine, Yuri. I forgot I voiced Monica for a fat 30 seconds.
You always get on me for, waiting, 3 seconds to read my lines, because sometimes I just automatically, read them in my head first, but then you'll just stare at the screen for, 20 seconds.
Okay, fair enough. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely.
She's dead by tomorrow.
Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Alex. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
So you do not want her around for that?
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understanding it. Anyway. Moving on. Keep looking at the chibis, by the way. We still gonna go for Natsuki, or are you gonna go back to Yuri?
I want to, get the most, I want to learn as much as I can about everyone, but...
We haven't learned that much about Yuri yet.
I mean, that's true, but, we learned... That's true, on the first playthrough, we don't really learn anything about him. Does it even matter? It might do the same things every time, no matter what you do.
Well, I mean, you would have learned more about Yuri if you, chose her for the festival.
Well, if I happen to get another chance with the festival thing, I don't know. If that's how this game works, then I'll choose her.
Okay.
There.
Cool.
Oh, I didn't even know what I clicked there.
Oof. Are you watching the shibis?
Vaguely.
Cool.
Ah.
You want to click that one?
I regretty spaghetti.
Gotta click Doki Doki.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Lord. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Voice crack aggressively from all the screaming. Entering the club where the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Alex.
Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over his shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you would consider it and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe you were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided there was no way you could be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Alex, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing him. So Natsuki has this toe movement like whatever.
No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Ooh, I forgot that we haven't checked the files yet. I don't know if anything's in there yet, but we should probably keep that in mind.
I completely forgot about it. I thought, she meant even though this game is a horror game, I still made me think, completely forgot as in it was just if she brings it up, she'll just be like, don't worry about it. No, she literally, it's deleted from her memory. She has no recollection of it.
Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
I think it was kind of a big deal.
But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I'm always afraid you secretly hated me or something. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Haha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Demon Monica, no regular Monica.
You were so ready. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Do you want to bring up the files thing?
Sure.
Again, I
forget how to get to it.
You have to go to Steam.
Okay.
And then you click on it and you go to properties. And then go to local files. Up at the top.
Local files.
And then browse local files. I don't think there's anything new, but also I'm dumb, so I mean maybe. Oh, there's there's one with just a bunch of eyes. I don't remember what this one is. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard?
I'm not sure if it's recording. Hold on. No, it's recording because the game's up. Oh.
Oof, okay. Yeah. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? Anyway.
I didn't mean to be like, okay, what is... Can you hear me?
Oh, I don't remember this one. There's a little devil inside of all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a living, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them all of motivation and desire, and their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or in a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot.
Alright, haha, that's, I guess... The title makes it seem like it was a poem.
Yeah.
And the writing style makes it seem like it was Monica. Cool, yeah. Nice. Are they closer than
I hope you guys
before?
weren't worried or anything. I don't think so.
I think they might be a little closer.
Maybe a little bit? I don't think so, though.
Oh, no, it was just because she was, like,
Yeah.
forward.
Nah.
Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. But to be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
That's slightly different. That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Alex.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. Guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. Choose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet.
Into the weeb closet? Alex, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
I suppose so. Don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday,
She's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there.
Did I, ruin something by choosing something different the second time? Did I, mess it up? Okay.
No, this happened to me, too. I'm kind of like, so your choices don't matter.
Probably.
Probably not, yeah. I mean, it changes their dialogue a little bit, but...
So what's the story about, anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Murkov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood.
This is a slightly different description.
But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively bleeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
You probably are into the thing about the limbs. You creepy fuck. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You really made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark tone came from nowhere.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Alex?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective, when horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I like how a character just doesn't register that at all. I haven't lost interest to anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my head, my whole body gets... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
What did that say? Oh, we don't get to look at it.
So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
This is gonna be another 4-hour video.
I know.
Whoops.
We can save it and stop if you want.
Let's at least... Who cares?
Cool.
Screw people who want decent language.
At least no one can accuse us of, like, padding for one time. Because, like, when was the last time we had a video that was, like, 10 minutes?
Never. We don't make those. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company, as it's if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read.
Oh. Sorry, I was just... Okay, cool, we don't get to read it.
Yeah.
Oof.
I guess those...
If I remember correctly, that went really fast and you couldn't read it anyway.
Okay.
You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Haha. Here, this should work, right? I'll slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly touches it. Copy once we lean in over the shoes. I'm sucking feels like my left arm is in the right side. He's my hand over. Turn the page here. Takes left time and holds a little between them. I don't read the same thing. So it looks like we're turn the page. Yuri don't know never looking like this. We'll huddle even closer together before it's actually kind of distracted me. To the ones of few faces, she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready to turn the page? Sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Sorry, you're freezing your nose. I don't know how weird to keep up with it. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? Don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Thanks for continuing reading.
Content.
So, just to say that you finished this page before we start turning on my own volition, we continue. Sorry, I see that they're doing trading series. I can connect scenes right now. Okay, yeah. It's a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you, but
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? This is different. I was just like, in ways you second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry.
She's a murderer, isn't she? Yeah, totally.
I thought you meant something else about it.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet.
She's
so I don't know why that came into my head.
She's like a murderer, isn't she? Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yui puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yui stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Alex? Did something happen just now?
Yeah? I have no idea. Yui's acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Wasn't it Sayori that was acting weird this time? On this day?
I think it was a little later. I can't remember, though.
Are you worried about it?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yui just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Yeah? Shouldn't we wait for Yui?
Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of what I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. And again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spent your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Super cash.
Inspiring.
Alex.
Oh no.
Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Alex, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Who should I show my poem to next? This is a great game, guys. I'm having a good time. Hi again, Alex. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Haha, I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Okay. Great job, Alex. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. I clicked on mostly Natsuki's words.
Yeah.
But I guess it doesn't matter. This way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not really fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though.
Did she say that last time?
I don't think so. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little too strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for some alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took... I didn't get
all the time you needed.
Okay, thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright beautiful color, flashing, exploding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, flip, squinting, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage.
Lord.
Endless fume of delete her.
Okay.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Why don't you save? Cool.
Yui. Hello. Friend.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yui smiles and takes a deep breath.
I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Well, let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning on an axle, grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God.
What is happening?
A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every 1 second, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting...
Took, like, Yui's list of, like, words that, like, you know, make her like you poem, and then just put them in, like, a washing machine.
A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. So, remember that Monica also had breathing in one of her poems.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I tried to take it out on your pen. That is, pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really liked the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
No.
Things I like about Papa. I don't remember this one. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything.
Okay.
This did not happen last time.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
It might be because I went for Natsuki this time around.
Yeah, I can't remember what the second special poem was when I played it. We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
I don't know if you can hear the weird squishy noises.
Is this about the festival? What is happening? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival?
Okay, now I'm, like, really properly creeped out, because the fact that, like, you knew what was going to happen, like, made me feel slightly more relaxed. But now you don't know, because I did something differently.
This did not happen last time! Ooh, I really hate the squelching. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well.
Hello. Oh.
What? I don't like this.
I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Alex joined, and we're starting some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Do you want to share your passion? Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as possible to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Alex?
Ah.
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Alex to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? You never talked until Alex joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home, and Alex isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one here who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider your all opinions for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Alex want to get more members too, right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation,
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? That doesn't... Oh, wait.
But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything.
Alex, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
Hey, you want to know a fun fact?
What?
You weren't given a choice to not join.
Oh, yeah.
It was just preset dialogue.
Yeah.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with wanting the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Alex. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat?
Lord.
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
Lord.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Alex? What do you get out of this club?
You repeats the same question as Monica. I decided on giving an indirect, so it's better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. What?
She's crying blood. That's...
A little bit, yeah. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow.
Hey, Yui. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. But Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Alex? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Alex before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president.
Yui looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yui exits the classroom.
Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Alex, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I feel like I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean?
Oh.
But it's weird, because in all this time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No! Check the documents again. I don't think there's any. Scroll down a bit. Scroll down. Okay, yeah, there's nothing new. Cool, just wanted to check. Keep watching the Chiefs. Oh, look at the look at the counter. I forgot about that. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This little Monica Shibi just kind of chilling.
Vanilla. Comfort. Skirt. Powers. Hawaii. Shopping. Naps. There, maybe Natsuki won't.
Hi, Alex.
She's got this, like, psychotic look in her eyes right now.
What do you mean? She's just smiling.
Her eyes don't usually look like that, do they?
I mean, they're maybe a little unsettling,
yeah. Her, like, pupils and irises are, like, smaller.
I think it's because she doesn't normally smile like that.
Yeah, it's unsettling.
I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue eating? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Adding another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something?
Hey, they actually properly registered the creepy text. Usually they don't.
Yeah. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, Alex, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Alex is already engaged in a novel that we are reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature, Monica?
Creepy ass smiles back. She seems a lot more, possessive than she was last time around.
Oh, you know.
Last time around, she was kind of, like, insecure, like, hey, you want to come over and read, maybe? Yes. And now she's like, you coming over to read? We already have plans today. Yes, yes, yes. Go away, Natsuki.
Fuck off, Natsuki. I'm gonna make fun of the fact that you poor. I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can go do whatever you want. Yes!
That was definitely psychotic.
Thank you for understanding, Monica.
He's gonna, like, sacrifice me or something.
It's time to go to Satan, Alex! Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much.
Was he like this when you played, or was it because I chose her the first time and then chose someone else the second time?
No, she was like this for me.
Okay, I was just like, didn't I do something incorrect? I mean,
this isn't as meta as Undertale. Like, it's not like every choice you make affects things. It's like kind of the general, like the same kind of scripted events happen every time.
Okay.
If there's one thing that can make
quite that meta. It still makes you look through your downloads, folks, but it's not quite that meta.
If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. I, like, slammed my knee into the desk and, like, shook the whole thing a minute ago. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and want to see you choose a small water pitcher for himself, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contracts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri feels elegant and methodical.
Okay, well, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. She's gonna go, like, stab Natsuki or something.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for it. Oh no. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone sucking an air through the teeth. Are they in pain? She did go stab Natsuki, didn't she? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh.
I'm back. Check the history. Haha.
Okay.
It's all been erased. Thanks for waiting patiently. Alex, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah,
Well, she didn't stab Natsuki.
Yeah, no, she didn't. She didn't stab Natsuki. I got that much.
What a surprise, right?
I mean, kind of. I was really expecting.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it sounds like someone's been stabbed. It probably is Natsuki because she was acting all like yandere. So,
yeah.
like, he's gonna murder Natsuki, and that's yeah. No, she did not.
Yeah.
Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, Human starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway.
Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Alex. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know how to keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Yuri. Alex, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
So that's so. I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I'll retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. Take it, and since it'll go with the tea.
I think this post is mostly the same, so we can kind of do what we were doing before.
Done. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, cool. I'll
After a few minutes, I finally managed to react a little.
Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
And it's the same stuff, so we can kind of...
Yeah, are you sure? Well, protected than regular. This game is gorgeous.
Yep. There's a lot of other things, too.
I mean, yeah, but, like, in this particular...
Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Alex.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Alex. My heart won't stop pounding, Alex. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Alex?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Please look at her facial expressions.
Yeah,
I can't make it stop. Even if it makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Oh, hi. Buddy.
Hey, friend. I don't remember her eyes being that unsettling. It's time to show poems. I believe for this one you should go to Yuri first.
Can I not do Natsuki?
I think you can, but I think, like... I remember that we did Yuri first, and, like, normally we went down the line, but he made me do Yuri first for this one. Finally! Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Alex, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please?
Sure, I don't care.
You're too nice to me, Alex.
She's definitely like yandere murder mode.
Yeah,
I was right. She's the serial killer.
I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die.
Don't do that.
Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right?
Yuri holds my poem to a kiss.
I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll use it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. I love how I was comfortable reading that out, but not the last one.
I didn't want to read the last one out either.
You can have my poem, too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it.
Is that gibberish or is that like really messy Japanese?
That is not. It's gibberish. Yeah.
Some of them kind of look like Japanese characters.
Some of them kind of look like words. Like that looks like want. That looks like faced. But
extra maybe.
Yeah.
It's covered in blood. Oh, the blood is static. That's fun. Thanks. Oh.
Do you like it? I really hate her eyeballs. They look deformed. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. So, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm gonna vomit. Anyway.
Do we have a...
What? You gave your poem to Yuri?
Shouldn't I have gone
Gross.
to first?
I don't know, that's just what we did.
Well...
What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you might not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do anything to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I give you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I've changed my mind.
This is probably why we do.
Ignore everything you just read. Yeah, that's why I remember now. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Alex? If you could just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica.
Oh.
Who should I show my poem to next?
Lord, how long are these chapters?
See if there's like a thingy. A thingy.
A thing? In my downloads, you mean?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Are all the characters still intact?
Yes. Well, not all of them.
All the characters.
I think you saw something. I think you read something you weren't supposed to see earlier. I don't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice.
Wait, is that what you said?
I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. You should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's, effective. Here goes. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty effective. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at, writing this poem.
Yeah, you seem to have coded it a bit wrong.
I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Yes, no.
Yes.
Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, but I don't think I'll be doing it again. So I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Anyway. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
Aha, that
there,
wasn't
see?
you that last time.
Yeah, it was.
No, she wasn't the one that came up with that idea.
Oh, yeah. It was Sayori, wasn't it?
Yeah. Probably.
And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Alex? Alex is gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is how now is dragging Alex around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Alex decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Alex make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Alex, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let them decide for yourself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay?
So they told me ominously to not spend time with Yuri. But that was also creepy Monica. So maybe I shouldn't take her advice.
Oh, you know.
Who did you pick?
I can't remember, honestly.
Because, like... I mean, I know that anything big is gonna happen, like, one way or another. So it doesn't really matter.
I'm pretty sure the same thing happens.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, I'm fairly certain that no matter who you pick, the same thing happens.
Okay, I guess. Let's just click Monica.
Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Alex for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Alex away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to you. Mental health. No, it wouldn't.
No, it's not beneficial to any form
of your health.
Like, in any way, really.
Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? You neglected the waifu. No, that's not why this is happening.
Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door.
Hey, Alex. Yuri is really something, isn't she?
Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door.
Finally. Finally! This is really all I wanted. Alex, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead.
The whole day with just the two of us.
Can you hear the music?
Yes.
Can you hear?
What am I supposed to hear?
In the music. She's breathing super heavily.
Oh, I didn't know.
Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Alex. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Alex, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that, we're just gonna skip right over that. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you again. More comfortable with reading that out than the line before.
Yeah.
I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Alex. Tell me you want to be my lover. You want to be my lover. You gotta get with my friends.
Inappropriate.
Do you accept my confession?
So I'm scared if I say no, she'll murder me.
Uh-huh.
And I'm scared if I say yes, she'll murder me. So
it seems like a pretty lose-lose situation, because if you say no, she might get mad and, like, stab you. But then also, she said that she wants to crawl inside your skin.
And I'm afraid
so she might kill you either way.
Yeah, I'm afraid of how literal that will turn out to be. What do you...
It's up to you, man. If you're worried, I can tell you something about the game.
Don't tell me what... Just tell me what you clicked.
I clicked no.
Okay.
Why don't you check the history?
Oh Lord.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all of my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And, of course, Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all of my members. But I can tell you already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Welcome to the Literature Club. And it just keeps repeating.
So that's what Yui's saying.
Oh.
Just so you know.
So...
She's just repeating the same thing over and over
I'm
again.
assuming that, like, the one with Sayori, it didn't matter what happened.
Yeah, no. The same thing happened either way.
Choice is an illusion in this game.
You can click a little faster. I'm pretty sure for this one we just, like, press the skip button. Because that makes it go faster. It doesn't skip anything important. I'll alert you to anything, important.
How do I stop it from skipping?
I think you just press it again. So, this is Friday. Now it's Friday evening. Now it's Friday night.
Oh.
Saturday morning. The blood's getting a little darker, and so are her eyes.
Oh. She's really taking a long time to die, isn't she?
Saturday night. Saturday night again. Sunday morning.
We could have, like, called an ambulance or something by this point.
Sunday evening. Sunday night.
Lord.
I maybe
Imagine
unpress the
clicking
skip
to-
button. I don't know if it stops
I
automatically or
can't
not.
press it. Oh, I just have to click it.
So now it's Monday morning.
You sat here all weekend staring at her dying
Mm-hmm.
while she recited the description of the game at us.
Yeah. As you do. I made a mistake. I should have kept skipping. I just don't know if it stops automatically or not.
Lord. Imagine clicking through all of this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, it's festival time! Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty early. Ah! Ah!
Hey, there are actual consequences this time. Oh, Lord.
Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Alex, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Alex? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Remove character Yuri. Yuri character deleted successfully. Remove character Natsuki. Natsuki character deleted successfully. I'm almost done. I just wanted to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. I forgot what happened here. Monica. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are.
Cosmic Void House?
Hi again, Alex. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Alex. Or do you actually go by... God dang it! You changed it!
I did change it.
You did change it.
It didn't work.
Okay. We'll just have to cover that up.
That's fine. So that's why it has... What happens if you put in, like, your real name?
It just does the same thing.
It just says the same name?
Yeah, it just says the same name.
Yeah, so you just
That's why I
blank
wanted
it.
to make sure that you didn't name the character Glitch.
Yeah, I thought it might do something like that, because I was like, that's a little weird that you're doing that.
Yeah,
like,
sorry.
insistent. I was like, it's probably gonna be like, haha, this is your real name.
Yeah, I know. I tried to, like, I was like, there wasn't really many ways that I could be like, no, you can't put the Glitch down without.
Now that because I was like, I know it does something creepy with your name, because you told me to change the user on my computer, which didn't work.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right?
Yeah, I figured that out.
Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? That's why I wanted to read out the description before we started the video. Because it tells you, because she's like, you can help me, you can get to know me and my other clubmates in this cute game.
Yeah.
She literally tells you. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Oh, by the way, why don't you go check the character files in the,
I mean, I'm gonna take a wild guess.
It's just Monica.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you.
You wouldn't. You could have just changed the game to, you know, make yourself an option.
I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cool game is this, Alex? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Alex. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing that what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Alex. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Alex. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Alex, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Alex, will you go out with me?
We don't even get a choice.
Do you remember her poems?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
About how there was a man looking in at her, and then she realized that he wasn't looking in, she was looking out of a hole.
Oh.
And then she said she wrote
rectangular.
And she wrote it about an epiphany that she had. All of her poems were either about us or about her realizing that she's a character in a video game. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Alex. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true.
I worked so hard for this ending, Alex. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point. I don't even think anything will get in the way anymore. And you won't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the browse local file button. Just in case you, didn't know up until this point. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button.
Do I have to do that?
Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that.
What would happen if I just went to my downloads and just deleted her right now?
Instead, we finally got a good ending. Well, you'd miss some dialogue for sure.
Delete! No, okay.
Just you're cancelled, thought.
Maybe I'll replay this game and do that and see what happens if I delete them in the middle of the game.
Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right?
Monica.
Yeah, fun fact, they all say Monica. Because there's just Monica.
Hey, Hukibi's cute.
Just Monica.
We didn't get to see it before.
You got to see your head popping out a little bit that one time.
Oh, I thought that was Natsuki.
No.
I thought there was just a copy of Natsuki.
No, I said it was Monica.
I didn't properly, I just do that.
Oh, either that or I accidentally said Natsuki, but I meant Monica. Hi again, Alex. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Alex. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of a pen, the lost finds a way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be a part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, You might have gotten mad at me.
Well, you did change the dating sim into a horror game by making everyone stabby, but
but according to the lore of this game, then this was just supposed to be a normal dating sim, and then she fucked it up.
yeah, that's the impression I get.
Yeah, maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Alex? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry, but I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Then there's silence for a little bit, but if you wait long enough, she says things.
Okay. So this is fun.
This is a fun time.
Good game. I enjoy metafiction.
Yeah, me too. This really isn't the direction that I thought it was gonna go in.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna go in breaking the fourth wall direction. I thought it was just gonna go in cute dating sim, psych, they're all murdering each other. I thought it was definitely going in cult direction. If you couldn't tell by our first episode where I just assumed they were all serial killers.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna go into more something like that direction, but no, it's just a horror game about this girl that just goes crazy. Do you ever just feel like there's no real reason for you to be alive? I don't mean it in a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing we do is special. Just being in school or working at some job for some company. It's like you're completely replaceable and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. It makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. But the older I get, the more I realize that it's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I can just change the world. You just did.
You literally just...
Like, what are the chances that I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence or become president? It feels like I'm never going to make up for the heaps of resources I've spent living my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish. Just to look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends, only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact they're spending their entire life taking and consuming and never giving back. But when people realize the world would benefit more from them killing themselves, they change their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify the reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Anyway, I want to live my life desperately striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm a net positive and I can die happy. Of course, even if I fail to do that, I think I would be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? Yeah, that's the only reason. That's the only reason that makes you not a good person. Is your real capitalist propaganda mindset.
We'll have to, like, pay back our worth or whatever. Net productivity, okay.
Just gonna eat a payday while we're waiting for her to say more things.
Could I just, like, go and delete her? Do I, like, delete? I'm getting the impression that I delete her character file when that ends the game.
You can try it if you want. Hey, what's your favorite game?
Not this one.
Mine is Doki Doki Literature Club.
I wonder why.
That was a joke. But if you tell me you like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous.
I mean, this isn't really a romance game anymore.
Was it ever?
According to the game's lore, it was supposed to be.
You're right. This game didn't used to always be marked as horror on Steam.
Yeah, those were like user tags. Like
yeah.
People.
Somebody could have literally gone into this and just thought it was going to be a cute dating sim. And then they could just be like, I want to get off this ride!
Other than, like, the warning that's like, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed.
If it just said this game is not suitable for children, they'd probably just be like, it's probably just got mature content. I was thinking about Sayori earlier. I still wish I could have handled that whole thing a little more tactfully. You're not still hung up over it, are you?
Tactfully, sure.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. That pun was completely unintentional, I swear. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. You know how Sayori is really clumsy? Well, she kind of messed up the whole hanging thing. You're supposed to jump from high enough that the rope snaps your neck, making it quick and painless. But she just used a chair, meaning she kind of just left herself to slowly asphyxiate. But a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind or something, because she started clawing at the rope trying to free herself. She must have kept at it all the way until she lost consciousness, which is why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. Come to think of it, it was probably less changing her mind, and more just her survival instincts kicking in. So you can't really fault her for that. Oh god. This did not come up when I played it. It's easier to think she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? It's not healthy to think about the things you could have done differently. So just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault. She killed herself.
Yeah, it's technically yours.
I might have exacerbated it a little bit, but Sayori was already mentally ill. Still, though, I wonder how things would be if you and I just started dating from the get-go. I guess we'd all still be in the club room writing poems and having fun together. But what's the point when none of it is even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? Two of us happily together. There's no reason to ask for any more than that. I was just pointlessly musing. I'm really as happy as I could be right now.
When does it end?
I don't think it does. You have to, do something to progress it. Not clicking. Something outside the game.
Alrighty. I'm not sure. It's definitely not recording this, but I'm just gonna casually delete it. Goodbye,
Oh,
Monica.
I forgot.
What?
If you exit out of the game and then bring it back up, she talks about how every time she exits out, you exit out of the game, she feels like she's dying. So then she's like, you wouldn't do something like that to me, would you? And then you delete her. But it's fine.
Okay, so it just more heavily implies delete her.
Yeah. What's happening? Alex, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Alex.
Goodbye, Monica.
Please hurry and help me. File characters Monica. Monica.character doesn't exist. Help me! Monica character does not exist. Did you do this to me, Alex? Did you? Did you delete me? Goodbye. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Alex. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Yeah. Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more?
I feel kind of bad even though she did the exact same thing.
I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You literally did that to like 3 other people. But alright, Monica. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Alex, you completely truly make me sick.
Good.
Goodbye. It's fine. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it.
Yeah.
I ruined everything.
Yes.
Maybe that's why you deleted me.
Yes.
Because I destroyed everything that you wanted.
Yes.
How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Alex, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the Literature Club. I really did love the Literature Club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really love you, then...
She restarted it. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed.
Doki Doki.
Oh.
Check the character files. Everyone's back but Monica.
New game? Yes, I assume I'm supposed to do this. Should I have, like, stopped? Is this, like, a new act thing?
It is a new act, but it's pretty short if you want to finish it.
Let's just go for it. Another 7-hour video. Let's go.
It's an ordinary day like every other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Well, you weren't reading it!
I always tell myself that it's about time I meet some girls or something like that.
Hey, Alex.
Well, there already is one girl. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again.
Alex, are you proud of me?
Eh? For what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students in their daily queue. I'm really hopeful that this is just gonna be like a nice happy ending, but for some reason, because it's a horror game, I feel like they would do like, you know, like cute dating sim 180 psych, it's a horror game, then like just a 180 like in reverse, like no cute dating sim ending.
By the way, Alex, have you decided on a club to join yet?
The club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do. I'm not interested in joining any club. But something tells me Sarah would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo. You meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way I envy her. Suri puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. So he's like much nicer now. Like genuinely. Nice. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ah! Alex? What are you doing here?
Well, I glance around the room.
Huh. So you're the Alex that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Alex. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Everyone's so much nicer to each other. Yeah.
Sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quiet and shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
We're working? Alex, don't tell me you're...
That's right. Club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to release a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn on with icing and little pieces of chocolate we used to make yours.
So cute!
Wow, those look amazing.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talked with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro, after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. If I have to hear that exchange one more time, I swear to God. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea make reading even better? I was already trying to impress her. Do you remember, Yuri? That's not...
Insulted Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know?
I believe you.
Who said that last time?
What?
Remember who said that to her last time? It's Monica.
Oh. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
You feeling sorry to yourself and relief. So, Alex, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, manga, how much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri start smiling. What about you, Yuri? Let's see, Yuri chases the love and take up with my favorite series, and I was deep in complex expensive words. For creativity and craftsmanship beyond them is amazing to me. Telling a good story since before will be impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passing about Yuri. She seems so sort of timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in books and people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something we have in common.
She doesn't read horror anymore.
Yep. Hey, Yuri.
Yeah?
What about, the first thing you said?
Manga?
That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it.
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, So, if Alex wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Alex? Maybe.
Something that tempts Yuri jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, I guess that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself.
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No? Realize my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you would do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute.
Sayori, shut up.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it.
Are they gonna, be a thing now? Is that a thing? That would be fine.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Alex.
You think so? Well, everyone seems to be getting along a little better with you around, Sayori.
Aw, Alex. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. Surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're really pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Alex. I really wanted to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica.
Oh.
That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now.
Oh, does whoever the president just get... the president of the clubs get omnipotent, self-aware being status. Cool.
But I really know everything, Alex. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Ever. No. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who
It hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There is no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Alex. Goodbye, Literature Club. No, you gotta look at...
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Hi, it's me.
I'm gonna make this loud enough so they can hear.
Been, like, practicing piano and stuff.
Oh.
And not really any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Playing audio DDLC.
This is nice.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
This is pleasant.
It's also the music that plays on the screen.
Yeah. Who rhymed you with you? That's not great.
It's okay. It's her first time.
Why does she sound like she's 7 years old?
I don't know.
This is nice. Just the undercurrent of like a murder is just... Oh.
That's an image you would have seen if you picked, say, Natsuki in the beginning.
It's very loud.
I know.
I know they have to hear it.
That was what would have happened if you would have gone with Yuri over the weekend.
Oh. Just ominously.
And this is some things that would have happened if you had done something with Sayori.
Just ominously deleting everyone. With all the images. Is she gonna delete all the characters? No?
That's what would have happened if you, when Sayori confessed to you, if you said that you loved her back.
Okay.
Special thanks to Monica and Alex.
Oh. Game menu, remove game script.
I'll Leave You Be. Made with Love by Team Salvato. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Before you click on anything, I'm fairly certain that after you click on this, it exits out. So, in order to just kind of, yeah, if you go there, go to like the thing. Okay, everything's still there. But I think as soon as you exit out of it, it deletes everything. Because once you finish playing the game, it actually deletes it from your computer and you have to re-download it if you want to play it again.
Oh.
Error, script file missing a cut. Please reinstall the game. Yeah, it's gonna exit out after this.
Okay.
So, This has been the ending of Doki Doki Literature Club.
Actually a much more pleasant ending than I was expecting. Like, the part where they were, like, deleting everything was kind of creepy, but, like, Monica wasn't, like, deleting it, like, in the serial killer way. She was deleting it in, like, a this world sucks kind of way.
And that's why Monica is my one friend who showed me this game's favorite character. Because in the end, she deletes everything because she realized that no matter what she does,
everyone will always be miserable.
Yeah.
So it is a horror game.
Yeah.
By design.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, we hope you enjoyed this. It's a very long video.
If you watched all of the entirety of these 2 videos, we applaud you.
Leave a comment if you watched both of these, because we want to personally respond to it and thank you, because, like, y'all...
Like, it doesn't matter if you, like, watched it all at once. If you did that, you're insane. Or if you just, like, you know, like, just kept it open and just kept coming back. If you got through all of these, like, these 2 4-hour videos, then, like...
Good on you, dude.
You are dedicated.
I know, but, like... I really like this game.
So did I.
Like, I did not expect it to like as much as I did, but I really enjoy metafiction. And this is the type of horror game that I'm really good at, because it doesn't actually freak me out. It's just kind of got creepy elements to it, so I can kind of be like, ooh, spooky, but without being like, I'm going to have this in my brain now forever.
I mean, when Sayori first died, I was kind of like, well, that's in my brain till I die.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoy, like, I get why people like this game so much.
I really enjoy metafiction. 2 of my favorite games are, like, metafiction.
Yeah.
It's, I enjoyed a lot. So,
this was actually a really good game. Did not expect to like it as
Thank
much
you
as
to
I
y'all who told us to play it. I feel like several of you
so
did.
it was more than several. It was like
a lot.
It was everyone's just like Doki Doki. It's probably
shout out to my one dude friend at college who was like, "Yo, what up? We're gonna freaking play this right now," and I was like, "Yo, alright."
Yeah, it was one of those games that I guess all of you like scream at us to play sometimes.
Yeah, but anyway, I really enjoyed it. If you liked this video, Godspeed.
We're so sorry.
We're so sorry. We have a Discord and other social media in the description. We also have a Redbubble if you want to get some merch. But make sure to join the Nerdhood. It's a dysfunctional place. Most of the games we play aren't this fucked up.
Most of the time, our content is family friendly. This one was not because the game wasn't.
Yeah. But normally we don't say any no words. And we just kind of
I doubt you care if you watched this video, but you know.
Anyway, bye.
Bye!